Hi, everybody. Lori Lowe here. There's something kind of trending in the news lately that I want to comment on, and that is Oprah Winfrey announcing that she has indeed used some of the more common appetite suppressant drugs in order to lose weight. That she's very close to her goal weight. She had a big reveal at a recent movie premiere in which she was gorgeously dressed and showing off a thin frame and all that kind of stuff. And there was an article in the New York Times which talked about how even Oprah Winfrey is not spared from diet culture. Wow, Oprah Winfrey, one of my favorite people in the world. I admire her so much, and I teach an entrepreneurship class, and I use her as an example of a really amazing entrepreneur who really uses who she is and shows up authentically who she is as part of her brand. I love that. And so we don't really know why Oprah needed to lose weight. Maybe it was for a health reason. We don't have a clue why she chose to use this medication. I know a lot of people are upset because for a long time she said, no, I will not use that. It's the easy way out or whatever. But what I think is actually the real thing here that I want to call our attention to is how everyone feels um, that it's a natural celebration if we lose weight. Oprah, all the way down to, my sister or myself. If we lose weight, we come out, we dress beautifully, we celebrate it, and we're praised for it. And if we gain weight, keep it secret. We keep it secret. And it just occurred to me, watching all this hoopla about Oprah's reveal. Imagine if Oprah Winfrey celebrated gaining weight as loudly and as publicly as she celebrates losing weight. What if all of us made as big a deal about getting bigger and gaining weight as we did when we lost weight? We don't feel the power to do that because the whole culture, we presume, agrees that being thinner is better than being bigger. And you know what? That just ain't true. There is nothing but bias, cultural bias, feeding that belief. And it keeps so many of us in a cage, a terrible, dysfunctional, and disordered cage of dieting, restricting, and then not addressing the real reasons that we might use food in order to make ourselves feel better. We make it about our food and our body, and we don't make it about the trauma that created the problem to begin with. And man, if anybody has been really out in the open about having trauma in her childhood that led to potentially having a problem with food, it's Oprah Winfrey. And so, man, I feel so much sympathy for her. She's got to live out the trauma of binge eating disorder or food addiction or food obsession, whatever she thinks she's got or has had, out on a public stage like nobody else. And she's been so brave about it. And so those of us that are, wanting to get up in her business about how she handled all of this, her personal journey toward loving and having a body that she's happy with, I would ask us the same questions. Like, could we celebrate getting bigger in the same way we want to publicly celebrate getting smaller? Something interesting to think about. And if we did it, imagine the kick in the teeth that would be to diet culture, especially if Oprah did it. So Oprah, do it. Anyway, if you want to hear any more about how to find lasting recovery from binge eating disorder from me, Lori Lowe, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and by all means, if there's anybody else you know who needs to hear this information, please pass give this info, send them to this video anyway. Have a great day until then, and, take good care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.